Yo, uh, welcome to my first video. I'm just recording these little clips in participation that I'm going to do a little trading challenge here. My plan is to start the account balance of $638 and grow this into 100K within the next couple months. And I was just going to record it all to make for a bit of a highlights video for anyone who wants to learn how to trade and um, yeah, go from there. And I just want to show you guys it's possible. So I've only done this once before, and I just wanted to see if I could replicate it on the stream for you guys. I think it would be quite an interesting watch. Just gonna record all my trades that I do, both profitable and losses. Um, Essentially, I'll just show you some of this video. So I started trading this market back in the bull cycle over here. I started with I think it was around 5K I put in. It could have been about 8K I put in, and I grounded all the way up to here, uh, all the way just trading along the way from September. Oh, geez. From September here all the way till I actually traded until December. So yeah, it was in a bit of a bear market. So we got all the way to the top, all the way back down here. From here to here, pretty much made, let's say 8K. I turned it into 160K. And I thought that was quite a really good trade, and it really made me excited to just trade and share it with you guys and show that it's possible. Um, Now, just a warning. So, when I started trading here, obviously I was in a long position as this massive drop come out, and I lost quite a substantial amount of money. I lost probably 70K in that drop, but I still have learned a lot of things from that drop, and I'm going to take those rules into this new trade. And it's been really hard to trade because it's been in a macro downtrend for quite a few months. But it looks like we've broken trend here, and we're going to start a bull cycle potentially. We just got to break this resistance line at 45K, in my opinion, and then we're green skies ahead. So I'm starting this trade off here. I trade Ethereum. I chart Bitcoin. Um, Essentially, everything sort of follows Bitcoin. I chart Bitcoin up, and then I'll chart Ethereum up. But it's pretty safe to say, um, if Bitcoin's in an uptrend, Ethereum's in an uptrend, and I tend to think that Ethereum moves a bit more, and I tend to think that Ethereum's going to hit a higher price range in the next year or so. So um, I'll go over to the Ethereum chart on here, and my entry, as you can see, I just got in this yesterday. It was 3116, which is um, back over here somewhere. So I think I entered here, went up and down. Now we're in the ride. I will. I'm not sure if I'm going to take profits or I'm just going to ride this trade out. But I do want to increase my position size because I do want to be making a lot more profits. I want to be turning this position margin into as much as I can, and I'm on a 19x leverage. It's pretty safe in these price ranges. I don't think we're going to get a liquidation correction because that completely screwed the market last time they did that. Um, but we'll see how we go. But I'll keep you guys updated. If you want to see these videos, just I guess like and subscribe. Like the old bloody saying they say. But I genuinely think that I can grow this $638 margin into 100K in the next couple of months, as long as we're in a bull market. And I probably could make some mistakes, and I could probably lose some money. But you always use a stop loss, and you cut your losses. Um, and just a little tip, if you are joining me on this trading thing, um, see what the stop loss is. If you change it to, it's always starts out on the last traded price, but if you change it to marked price, as long as it's a fair bit above your liquidation price, mine isn't at the moment. But if you change it to marked price, you can't get liquidated, as you still can, I believe. But I've been told by the staff at Bybit that it's the most secure way. So if I was really worried about getting liquidated, I would put my mark price at, say, like 3050. Um, And essentially, so if the price spikes right down and drops past it, it's still going to sell when it goes past it, rather than if my say my liquidation price is at 3,200, right, and the price just jumps all the way to 3,150 and then keeps going lower, my thing's not going to sell because it's not hit the number. So you can get screwed over there. Um, and also my strategy is I charter quite a few patterns. It looks like we're just in an uptrend, so we just look for the MACD and some other indicators to see if we're bullish or bearish, and some short-term indicators. We'll go through them more in depth when the trades come. This was just a fairly basic trade, just saying we're in an uptrend, and I believe we're just going to continue in the uptrend because we've broken the support. We're testing resistance, so it's like 50-50. Um, but what I was going to say, my strategy is I'm not utilizing it right now. But once the prices start to get up higher and higher, what I do is I adjust my stop loss a little bit higher. And so the price might be up here, the stop loss will be here. So I'm still in the game if we're going longer and longer, because the market moves very quickly, and um, you don't want to be missing out on the gains. I mean, you can take profits, you do pay higher fees, but the risk to reward ratio is much greater in my opinion. So I always tend to trade like that. Sometimes I don't, but let's you guys load up your accounts with a bit of money. I'm already at $1,000, so if you guys want to join on $1,000, $500, $200, whatever you want to put in, even $50, let's do it and let's see if we can make some money. I'll see you guys next video.